Hey, it's been some time, I feel like. I don't know. I haven't really posted on anything. Yeah, really anything. Oh my god. Let's have a seat. Oh my god. My fat. Well, let's have a little chat here. So this video is kind of just like an update, you know? I haven't posted, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a long time because I've really branched out the videos over the course of how long I would be gone for. But I haven't literally touched a computer or an editing software or Photoshop in like over 2 months, 3 months. So it really feels like I have been away for a pretty long time, even though I've been uploading, you know, every so often on like Instagram or TikTok or Snapchat. You know, Snapchat, I have just upload anything, you know, just daily life stuff. By the way, you know, if you want to go follow me on my Snapchat, link is in the description, at least I believe. But this is just a life update, kind of what's been happening for the past like 2 months, I guess. I don't know. I think it's been like 2 months. Close to, about. But let's start from the beginning. So I had an opportunity to go out to Arizona to do a little job thing, and I went out there for a week. And then I thought this job was going to be something easy that I can, you know, pick it up and then, you know, do it on the side while I also do, you know, social media as a side thing too, because I never want to give up social media. You know, I'm pretty sure I've said this in the past. I'm sure some of you guys know this, but I mean, I love doing this. I absolutely love doing this. I want to do this for a career. I also want to do like other things as a career as well. You know, like I want to be an actor. I want to do all these things, you know, life's short and I don't want to be tied down to something that I'm not going to enjoy. So when I went out to Arizona, I didn't enjoy the job. It was going to be a lot harder than I thought it would, and I would have pretty much had to give up social media for me to pursue the other career. And I just decided that that's not what I want to do with my life, and I decided to leave. So a week out there, you know, giving it a shot, which I literally talked to so many of my friends before like leaving, because I was just debating. Every time I would go to sleep, I was just debating in my head, like, do I leave? Like, is this not for me? Or like, should I give it 2 weeks? Maybe a month, you know, see how it goes. And you know, a lot of things were going through my head. Like 2 weeks is like obviously a good amount of time to kind of learn a little bit about a job, depending on how complex the job is. And this job was pretty complex. It was door-to-door sales, for anyone wondering, and it's a lot harder than I thought it would be, and it would have taken up a lot more of my time. But I called so many of my friends and got their advice on it, and pretty much like all of them were saying, you know, you've only been out there for a couple of days, and you should probably give it a little bit more time before either coming home or, you know, doing whatever with your life. So, you know, I would literally be in bed, literally just thinking, like, do I give it another week? Do I try this out for a month? But then something else in the back of my brain, in my mind, was just like, if I give it more of this time, and say if it does work out, awesome. But if it doesn't, then I'm pretty much wasting my time learning something that I'm really not going to be using in the future. Yes, the skill set would have been good to have, but also I could easily learn that doing anything else. So I chose to leave after a week. I had 2 days of learning the job, and then the next 3 days I was on my own, and it was literally the worst time ever. Worst time ever. Like the first door I ever knocked on, I was extremely nervous, and the whole first day was just a bust. Like, just terrible. Absolutely awful. And then day 2 came, and I was like, okay, you know, first day, obviously I wasn't expecting to really do much. You know, first day, you know, you're probably not going to do anything good. So second day, I was like, all right, I might have a good shot here. You know, I'm feeling it a little bit more. And then like halfway through the day, I was like, you know what? Yeah, this is just not for me. I started calling my friends. I was like, dude, am I doing the right thing? They were giving me all this advice. But, you know, skipping past that, I stayed there for a week. I didn't give the job too much of my time because I thought that it was not for me, and I could not see myself doing it for a long time. And I didn't want to give up doing social media because I love doing this. So my stepmom, she's not really stepmom, whatever, stepmom and my stepsisters, they live in California. And they were like, hey, you're pretty close. Like, you know, grab a flight over here, and then you can see us. You haven't seen us in a while. We haven't seen you in a while. So I was like, okay, you know, fine. Might as well. So I flew out to Cali. I was staying there for like a month. It was like a month and a week or something like that. It was a pretty long time. The longest I've ever been away from home. So as I was staying there, they were, you know, talking about how all these things, like if I moved here, you know, it'd be cool. You can make different types of content. And then I got to thinking, like in the back of my head, I was like, you know, it would be cool to leave my home state to go to a different state to make like different types of content. I literally wouldn't know anyone there. All I would know is just stepsisters, their mom, and then like a couple of their friends. Like no bikers, nothing like that. But I feel like it would be a nice, good, genuine experience, kind of like a fresh start to everything. So I've pretty much thought long and hard about what I want to do. Either stay in my home state with all my friends and family, you know, where it's comfortable. And I also got to thinking, if I do move out to California, you know, I could obviously have so much more opportunity. Like, obviously, I'm never going to give up social media. And I feel like me going out there, having a whole new, just everything, like new experiences, like different riding. Because, I mean, you can lane split in that state. And there's just so much more I feel like that I could be doing in California than I can be doing here. I've gone everywhere. I've literally gone everywhere in the state, it seems like. Everywhere where I typically go is like roughly close, like 30 to 40 minutes away here. And it's somewhat different in California. You know, sometimes it could be a short drive, sometimes it could be a long drive. But honestly, with a motorcycle, it doesn't really affect anything because you can just lane split and get to destinations faster. But I swear, I have been everywhere in this state. At least remotely close to me, like 2 hours away in every direction I've been. Like, I've been there. And I'm just, I don't know, I'm tired of it. I mean, I've literally fallen out of love with riding because of living here and not being able to do anything different. All the car meets, all the cars and coffee, all the bike meets, you know, the rides, it's gotten boring. And I feel like me moving will have a completely different viewpoint for not only me, but for you guys, because I'm sure you guys are probably also tired of seeing all these places. I mean, who knows? I still get comments on my Instagram page saying like, oh my God, another person that rides in my state, blah, blah, I've seen this area before, like, this is crazy. I never knew a biker lived here, blah, blah. So, I mean, that's, you know, some of you are probably new to the channel, which is why you are saying that. But I've been here for years. I've been riding in this state for 4 years now, and I've decided that it's just boring. So now you guys are updated on what's kind of going on. The next part of my future, I literally have everything. Like I know exactly what I want to do. It's just the execution part. So this is my plan going in to the future. You know, 2025, later on the winter, 2026. I don't know for how long. I honestly don't know how long I'm going to be in California, but that's where I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm packing up most of my stuff. Leaving my car here, unfortunately. This is actually, the bike is, it's on Facebook Marketplace right now, just to see what I can get for it. I guess I can put a link in the description, because by the time this video is out, the bike will be listed. The price on there is not what I'm expecting to get. Honestly, I'm expecting a low price. I mean, the bike has, you know, 18,000 miles, and it probably does need a little bit more love than what I give it. You know, I damn near abuse this thing somewhat, but I mean, it's a good bike. It's been a great bike. You know, I've had it for 3 years. No issues really right now. I've had issues with it in the past, but they're all fixed right now. And you know, I ride it every so often. I'm gonna be riding it more than I'm back here for a little bit. So if you guys are interested in buying the bike, I'm not 100% on selling it, but I mean, shoot me an offer and I'll get back with you. If you guys lowball me, I'm sorry, I'm probably not going to respond. I have a price in mind, but I already know that I'm probably not going to get anything close to it. I have a general price in mind that I think I will get for it. But again, shoot me a DM, you know, on Facebook or whatever, on Facebook Messenger, however it is. Price if you guys are interested in the bike. And yeah, but if I do sell the bike, my plan is to get an S1K. I'm sure most of you guys know this. I love S1Ks. And a lot of them do have problems, but it's my dream bike. So that would be awesome to just sell this, put a down payment onto another bike that I actually love. You know, be an interesting ride to have. But if I don't sell the bike, then what I'm going to do is have it shipped out to Cali, and we're going to have this bike in California. But that's my goal, is to kind of restart everything. I feel way too comfortable here. I mean, literally first day, it was like probably like second day back, like it all felt normal. It felt like there's really not much to do, and it just all felt normal. Bro, there's literally geese fighting right next to me, and I don't know what they're doing. One of them looks like a baby. Actually, no, wait, 4 of them look like babies. Very interesting. Well, I think that's gonna wrap the video. I think I pretty much talked about everything. You know, for new supporters, appreciate you guys for coming along. this journey, this new start. For returning subscribers, appreciate y'all for being with me. And, you know, here's to the future. Hopefully it goes well. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to if you guys new. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.